Drums especially play a great socio-cultural and religious role in the countries of Africans and as well as Gambians in particular. The drums have been different. Drums started, through trees. Our former, our ancestors used sticks or clubs and passed messages by hitting the barks of trees. This mbombolai is a drum that has been so ancient, but which is almost disappearing gradually. But I want to believe that in the traditional societies, up in the interior, this mbombolai is still playing its role. And its real role, Fatu, has been nothing but to be used in order to perform certain dances.
This kind of drum is one of the earliest, richest, and the most ritual in the Gambia. Each ethnic group designs and builds its own drums by using different trees and animal skins.
Usually we use goat skin, which is the most popular and I think the strongest, and then we use cow skin, and then finally the lizard skin. These are the three different types of membranes or animal skins that are usually used in order to prepare our African drums. Or the drum set that is used particularly by our Mandinka brothers and sisters. And this is what you would call the kutiro, and this you would call junkurango.
Show me how you junkuri.
Like that. When you hit, you add to the sound by using your elbow. Junkurango, ika junkule. Okay, and these are what you would call the mbelengo. Mbelengo, and I think that mbeleng is some sort of an idiomatic expression or idiophone, because when you hit it, it gives you that sound. Mbeleng.
The uses of drum music are not limited to entertainment and dance. However, in many tribes, they serve a purpose for the local community and help in the conduct of daily routines.
Fatu, this is the tableau. The drum cover is made of bull skin. That is why it is so heavy. It has the lowest sound, bass sound, very strong, made of bull skin. And it was used by people during emergencies, especially when there's a fire outbreak, when there was death, disaster, and of course, during religious feasts. It was also used here in Banjul particularly to call everybody, to make them aware that the moon, the crescent, has been seen, and the crescent announces the arrival of a great feast or a great period in Islam. And it was also used to accompany the big imam who leads the prayers. So it has played a very preponderant role in Islam. This is an incomplete set of the Bugarabu. There should have been a third one, and sometimes you go up to having 4 of them. You know, it just depends on the versatility of the player himself. Some of them can only use 3, and some can go up to 4. It is now being moved across the Atlantic to, especially in the United States, where we have 2 or 3 very good Gambian Bugarabu players who are now training the Americans and other people interested in the United States on how to beat the Bugarabu. It's a one-man show, very common and traditional in Jola, Fonyi, in the Fonyi area. In fact, they are the only ones who beat these things, and they use these purely for entertainment purposes.
Women are indeed known to be very good dancers and singers, especially during christening and marriage ceremonies.
Women, as we have ever known, don't play the bugarebu or any other drum here, but only perhaps the armpit drum, which you call the tama, which has been used by one lady only in the Gambia here by the name of Ya Fatou Jang. In those days, these are the tamas. Yes, the tama is also particular among the Wolof, the Serer, the Fula, and of course the Serahule. It depends on the size. But here we have two types of tamas, one big, one small. Now the smaller one is called Nder, and the longer one, the bigger one, is called the Buff. It produces a bass sound in order to accompany the Nder.
The Gambia has a very rich and diverse culture.
We have another set of very famous, very popular drums made of wood. They are either rectangular or squared, but they are made of wood and covered with goat skin or cow skin. Now we have 6 of them here, which belong to the Abanshola masquerade. This Abanshola is also accompanied by the fairy and the makalo. It is a kind of cultural entertainment that came all the way from Sierra Leone. You can remember that the Gambia and Sierra Leone were together long time ago, pre-colonial, colonial, up till this day, and they still play a very fundamental part in our cultural development.
But is there any mechanism put in place to sustain the cultural aspects of the Gambia?
Gambians must get up again. We must try to bring up, nurture, and protect these things before we lose them completely.